Hi there, I'm Logan Iridium, and somebody once told me, "Stop teasing the monkey!" You notice I'm in a little bit better quality this week, and why is that? It's because I finally bit the bullet and bought myself an iPhone 4. Now several months ago I owned an iPhone 3GS, but I had a major problem with it. So I ended up going back and I lost my deposit, so it's taken me a long time in order to save the deposit to get a new phone. I did actually come across an app called Geocaching. Now I know a few people who are interested in geocaching, and I was curious to find out what it was. Now I found myself in a half-woken state this morning, following a GPS signal on my iPhone to a local geocache to find out what's going on. After 10 minutes of looking around and looking awfully suspicious, I started to question what the hell is geocaching and what was I exactly looking for. Now if any of you are actually into this hobby, please let us know, because I'm curious. I'm interested in the whole idea of going and finding things, but is it as exciting as other people make out? Now this morning I woke up and I thought it'd be quite nice to treat Sarah, so I made a breakfast in bed. Here's a short video on what I did. It's alright, but now watching that, I'm hungry again. Now at the beginning of this week, we found the time to go and view this property that we've been looking at. Okay, it's no palace, but at the end of the day, for £25,000 you can't really complain. The only issue now is that we've got to find the deposit. Now I'm still waiting for my credit file to come through the post. It's now been over a week and they did say 4 to 7 days, so I might have to inquire about that. Damn that postal service. So in the meantime, we've got to seriously think about moving into rentable property. Now the problem with this, as I've mentioned before, a lot of people don't like renting their property out to people with pets. Now we have 5 cats and it makes a major difference. Now I popped into a local estate agent and just lied a little bit and said that we had 3 cats instead of 5, and his instant reaction was, oh well, if it was 1 cat it'll be okay, but with 3 it's very unlikely. I mean, what difference does it make? 1 cat can still make the same amount of destruction as 5, and at least in some ways we don't actually have ourselves a 4-foot dog which is going to terrorise the neighbourhood. On some slightly good news, I'm no longer working away from home. All the backlog has been cleared at work and now I've been sent to my local depot. This means I can be able to walk into work, which is a good thing because my car is currently off the road, which brings me to my next point. About a day before my MOT, my dad phones me up and he says, hey, I'll repair your car. I was going to take it off the road and become a pedestrian because the cost of the repairs will probably outweigh the value of the car. A great thing this week is our band actually had a practice and we've started to write some new material. Okay, we're still in a little practice, but we're going to start lining up some gigs. I had a few friends contact me on Facebook and they offered to put us as supporting acts. Now, that's much appreciated and I'm hoping that we do really well. So with it coming to the end of the month, we've finally decided that we're going to actually start with the healthy eating. Now, the past few weeks have been a nightmare with food since I've been working extensively long hours and coming home to find that I'm absolutely exhausted. Now, all that extra time, you may wonder, must go on something quite nice. Well, actually it doesn't. It actually goes back on debt. I just have to put the deposit down on this iPhone, knowing full well that my finances will quite secure now. End up with a letter from the bailiff to say that I've got to start paying £26 a week. Now who has £100 a month? I submitted the form just as they requested to outline my expenses, and my expenses majorly outweighed my income, yet they still believe that I'm able to pay £25 to £26 a week. Now the office is not open till Monday, so I'm going to have to phone up then and find out what the hell is going on. But at the end of the day, I know the law and I know that if I only can pay £10 and I make an offer of paying £10, then they cannot argue with that legally. Unless some of you know differently. If so, please let me know. Now with the advantage with having an iPhone, I can get a superstore online and able to order my food from my phone. How lazy can I be? But in the meantime, whilst we don't have a car, we thought it'd be a good idea to make an online shop. The advantage of doing so is that you can stop the compulsive buying and you can order food based on the meals that you're going to make for that week. Okay, this will actually mean that we'll have to plan our meals, but hey, If it saves us money in the long run, let's do it. And on top of that, it forces us into eating healthy. It's not particularly been the best month, but it is come to the end of January. February is a new month. I'm sure we'll be able to plan our ways and eat healthy and get a few more of those resolutions put into place. In the meantime, I'll continue looking for a property. Hopefully we'll find something, even if it means beg, stealing and borrowing from other friends. I'm supposed to be finding the energy this week to actually do some cleaning. I know we need some clothes washing, and this will require me to go back to my routine of standing outside watching the water drip out the back of the washing machine. Yes, okay, so I haven't got it fixed yet, but you know, I haven't had any money. Donations are quite welcome. Bring on February, that's what I say.